happy Vlogmas. Today I'm going to be riding Chester and Scout very lightly, and we will be packing for a 2-day barrel race that we leave for tomorrow. So I'm also going to get their hair all nice and pretty so they are pretty for their runs tomorrow night. Yeah. So let's get to riding. He is going to eat his lead rope. Okay. Here I'm spraying the Cowboy Magic Detangler onto his tail, and I do French braid his tail down to the end. I just like it to be wavy when we run sometimes, especially when I know there's going to be a good photographer there, and just so we look nice. Okay, I know, it looks great right now. I am sorry when it starts getting looser, the wind was crazy, and I'm not a pro French braider. It's not like we're going into the hunter ring or anything. I just want it to be wavy tomorrow, and then I take it down into a normal 3-strand braid. Chester tricks me here. I thought he was going to keep going, so I went back to get off, and then he slammed me into the saddle horn. Very rude. Today, I'm just walking him around and getting him moving before we run tomorrow. He had a good workout Tuesday, so I'm not doing anything crazy. Just making sure he gets out and moving where the barrels are nowhere in sight before tomorrow. So when I'm just doing a chill ride on Chester, I walk around for a while, and then I ask for a trot with a loose rein and kind of neck reining to see if he'll come down on his own. I'm really trying to relax and just kind of flop around to not be tense to make him tense. They can definitely feel you. If you're tense, they're probably going to be tense too. And then I had to go to 2 hands because he was not coming down on his own. And I just kind of asked for him to put his head down just a little bit and to just listen, and then I walk a little bit before going the other way. Here, since we're at a nice trot, I asked for the stop without pulling. I don't do it very fast very often, but since I was really focusing on him listening, I did ask for him to do it. And then while we stand here, I asked to put his head down so he can be nice and calm. And I did not get off until he held his head down because I really, like I said, wanted him listening good before tomorrow. I didn't work him too hard at all. We didn't even lope. So really, I was just looking for some respect. Once I got him untacked, I put his tail into this little purple tail bag, and I'm praying it's in there tomorrow. I'm not sure if he'll keep it on or not, but I am praying and hoping he does. Chester is done, so he gets to go outside in his pasture while I go get Scout, and I will be braiding Scout's mane and tail for this weekend. Chester, I just braided his tail because I like it to be nice and wavy when we run, so hopefully he'll keep that tail back in until we run tomorrow night. When I get him to the trailer, I get his blanket off, and he so kindly decided to pee while I was doing this. And once he was done, I sprayed his hair with the same detangler and brushed his mane out really good. Here it is, all brushed out. And then I put it into several little braids because I think that looks good to run in. And then I did his tail, which was covered in shavings and random stuff. He rolls all the time, literally. So I brushed it out super good. It felt super soft. I really like this detangler. Once I got done braiding his tail, I moved on to his body, and as you can see, he had a lot of caked up mud and dirt, so I really had to work on his whole body. I knew he wasn't going to be turned out again before we leave tomorrow morning, so I wanted to make sure I got everything off so that when I put his blanket back on, hopefully tomorrow he will still be somewhat clean. Once I got done grooming, I got him all tacked up. You'll see that he only has bell boots compared to Chester. That's because Scout is less likely to make sudden and rapid movements, so I don't worry about him putting too much shock on his legs or clipping himself, just easy riding in this indoor arena. He has had really hard workouts the last few times I've ridden him, so I just gave him a super light maintenance ride, a little bit of long trotting, and then some loping, and then I was done, and he got to go back in his stall to eat so much stuff. Workout complete. I put his blanket back on, and then I put his tail in this rocking tail bag and bring him to a stall. He had lots of hay and alfalfa waiting for him. The last thing I'm doing is going to get their shipping boots out of the trailer and kind of organize the trailer a little bit and put their shipping boots by their stalls so that they'll be ready in the morning. Okay, it looks really bad, but we're gonna kind of fix it. I get Chester's blue shipping boots to a stall, then I bring the back on tracks to Scout stall. I start getting all the boots I've thrown in the floor off and put them back on the Velcro on the wall. I check and make sure I have everybody's bits and tack and warm-up tack and running tack, and I do, so I hang my little helmet up and put some more boots up because I don't have enough. And then the floor looks like this, so much better. There's still a lot to be done, but this is good for my little weekend. Then when I was done with that, I went and got Chester in by using some alfalfa, and I got that fly mask off because he hates it so much, so I don't want to force him to wear it, and he got his blanket back on. And I was done for today. Bye, I'll see you tomorrow.